Hey guys, welcome back to Critical Flick. Today I wanted to start a new series on the channel. I love films from A24 for the most part, and I just wanted to put out a little series where I can just talk about A24 films, maybe movies that I finally hadn't caught up to seeing, and I really just kind of want to talk about the channel that aren't really new releases or relevant to anything coming out. So I just want to start my own little series here, and today I'm going to talk about Mid-90s. So Mid-90s is a film written and directed by Jonah Hill, and it's about this young kid who is kind of an outcast in his family. His family's struggling, his single mother, his brother's very angsty and everything, and then he reaches out to, find somewhere to fit in and belong. Predominantly, it is a coming-of-age tale. It takes place in the 90s and revolves around the skateboarding scene. The protagonist in this movie, played by Sonny Soljic, I may have pronounced that incorrectly, but I thought he did an excellent job for such a young actor. Basically, the story is surrounding him and him trying to find somewhere where he fits in. His household's kind of in flux, and he meets this group of outcasts that are also skateboarders, and he finds a place where he fits in. He finds where he feels like he's with his family. These older kids take him under his wing and try to show him the ways of skateboarding and the streets, and they just create their own little small family. And even while the film gets very, graphic at times and really shows you right there in your face what's going on with these characters, it has a very slight heartwarming undertone to it. And I think they skated that line excellently in this film. You have these group of kids who are, in real life, they're skateboarders who were brought in to act as skateboarders, and I think that was a really risky move on Jonah Hill's part. You have people that aren't trained actors coming in to act in a film, and I think it worked out really well. It came across as very authentic. I felt their characters were really who they are, and I think that the different juxtaposition of their family lives and where they were going with their lives and them actually being young people that are in the scene I think it was really excellent. I thought Sonny's performance in particular was, like I said, very good. I think he showed a great range of emotions. You really felt for this character. You felt like he was a young kid that was struggling. It didn't feel fantasized. It didn't feel made up. It felt like a real coming-of-age tale of someone who is in this situation, who's in this setting, in this era. And like I said, I think that they were able to pull off the mid-90s feel of this film, hence the title, and the overall messages and tones of family and friendship and learning where you fit in and where the line you have to draw between fantasy and reality and what's realistic in your life. When I said they nailed the look of a film from the 90s, the way that this movie is filmed, it looks like it's a movie from the 90s. It has that slightly grainy quality, that VHS tape look to it. It doesn't look like a movie that came out in 2018. It looks like a movie that came out in 1996, 1997. And that's a great style choice, especially in modern day when we have so much nostalgia-driven entertainment. I felt watching it like I was watching a film from my childhood or seeing the reality of the world when I was a kid. And I think that's something that really appeals to a lot of people. And I think we're going to see more and more of that, of films that are taking back and drawing from older eras of film. We've seen it in recent years, and yeah, I really enjoyed that style choice. So all in all, if I were to rate Mid-90s, I would probably give it an 8 out of 10. I think it was an excellently executed film. I think it takes stuff on a small scale. It makes coming of age feel more real, more tangible. It puts it in the past, which helps. That's one of the things I really liked about Lady Bird, is it taking place a little further back in the past. And I really enjoyed it. I think it's a very well-made movie. I think Jonah Hill has a bright future ahead for him when it comes to directing films and writing films if they're going to be this level of quality. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Mid-90s. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.